very much, everybody. Request all of you to please be seated. Sir, amazing journey that I've read through about you. And I want to know from you, sir, how has your journey been? How has the CRC group of companies been from scratch to what they are today?
Yes, thank you very much, Republic, for inviting CRC over this wonderful platform. CRC is a very nascent, yet a very confident and going to be most trusted developer in the country. CRC has been derived from the void in the real estate, where a lot of research-based project, authenticated project, and meeting to the requirement of Viksit Bharat. There was a big gap in the India where what Viksit Bharat actually needs. So we did a lot of research based on national, international feedbacks. We are designing different projects across all segments, be it commercial, be it hospitality, be it your residential, be it super high-end residential, and our latest venture is Uber Ultra Experiential Luxury projects. In all segments, we have did a lot of research, and based on various facts, and we have invited various master crafter across the globe to make something good for the country. That is how CRC is achieving this. Thank you.
In fact, I was just talking to Mr. Salil backstage before his session, and he had a very different and a very unique perspective to share about India's robust economy. Salil, sir, would you just like to brief our audience about that? Because when I asked him, when we were talking about how robust our economy has been after COVID, and his perspective was very different, very unique, and I want our viewers to listen to that.
Yes. See, I also listened that after COVID, Indian economy jumped. So my version was, like Roman was not make in like couple of years or something. COVID does not have any much role, except that we stood very firmly with a lot of determination. India, under the current leadership of different leaders of current regime, they had in the last more than a decade have worked so hard to develop the country. And what happens when a child born is something like a fit around, and when it is 7-8 years, suddenly he jumps to 5 foot 6 inches. So that was the year 2000 to 2030, 22-23, when India suddenly from a 1.5 trillion to something started appearing on 3 trillion or something, those numbers arose. It is because of the great fundamental roots have been developed by the current leadership. Yes. That is how India grew. That is my firm belief. See, unless you have a money, you suddenly after COVID, everybody was buying 4 BHK apartments, A-grade offices. It was not possible unless you have a money. Money came because of India total growth. That is my firm belief. That is. Thank you.
And Mr. Salil, I was just going through your website. Your tagline says building values.
Correct.
Would you just elaborate on that? When you say building values, when it comes to skylines, what exactly are you hinting at here?
See, building values means, number one, ethical practices. That was a great void. What, like if you ask me, what is integrity? For integrity for CRC, we are much beyond honesty. Integrity means you do whatever you have said. We said we are deliver on time, you have to deliver on time. You say we will give you A++ great quality, we will give A++. That is the kind of, we say it is bound to be less than these times, along with most of your values, amenities, what you say, deliver that. That is the ethical value we have developed. And we continue to develop much beyond that. That is our building value system.
So let's just expand our talk to now going on the global stage. When we talk about global competition, where do you see that? Where do you see the CRC group standing forward? And who do you think then is your competition?
That's a very interesting question. The same question was probably asked by some other people also in the different formats. As far CRC is concerned, we have a very severe competition with CRC itself. Whatever, every project of us is far better than my previous project in terms of researches, in terms of amenities, in terms of other values, in terms of designing. Because what we are offering, ethical value, trust, integrity, everything coupled with, we do not believe in satisfaction, we believe in delight. We believe in customer delight. So all these value put together, we have no competition across the globe. Every year we are raising our bar and we are setting up different standard across the globe to let other people follow CRC. That is my version.
That is amazing. Can we have a huge round of applause for that? And so when we talk about, you said the competition is with the CRC group as well. Like whatever you've created in the past, the aim is to create better than before. And that's absolutely amazing and a very far-sighted thing. But when we talk about real estate, there of course are competitions. There of course are other companies. There of course are many other organizations that are coming forward. But when we talk about the CRC group, what is it that makes you stand out of everybody else? What is new that you're going to give in to the real estate area?
Yeah, I will answer you in a different fashion. Like my very different panelist who has just finished is talking about India. If you see Russia, sometimes was a superpower, then it became to Japan, then US. See, everybody has their own cycle. And many of the things what he said, उन्होंने मेरा time बचाया, average Indian is 29 years. And then 41 years some other country, 53 and some other country. Japan is possibly the most long number, 65 plusers are, most of them are there from Japan. क्या होता है, सबका time आता है. This is life cycles. Life is round. Earth is round. So, अभी जो है, and very clearly, हमारा time है. Nothing can beat us. अगले 20 साल हमारे. उसमें ना हमारा कोई भारत में कंपटीशन है किसी के साथ. भारत का अपना जनमानस 25 से 45 साल तक सबसे ज़्यादा बाइंग करते हैं लोग, वो हमारे पास हैं. विद द करेंट लीडरशिप मैक्सिमम हमारी जीडीपी सबसे ऊपर है. कंजम्पशन हमारे यहाँ शुरू से रहा है. हमारी इकोनॉमी एग्रीकल्चर बेस्ड और फेस्टिवल बेस्ड है. इवन वर्स्ट ऑफ द योर ड्रॉपिंग ऑफ इकोनॉमी, मेरे यहाँ रक्षाबंधन होता है, दिवाली होती है, होली होती है, फेस्टिवल की लाइन लगी होती है. मेरा इकोनॉमी का रोटेशन नहीं रुक सकता है. तो ये ब्यूटी खाली इंडिया में है. और मेरे पास करेंट यंग जनरेशन जो है, नॉलेजेबल, टैलेंट, डिमार्केटेड, वेल डिमार्केटेड टैलेंट, इतना टैलेंट पूल कहीं नहीं है. ठीक है ना. वो टैलेंट पूल के पास लोगों ने आउटसोर्सिंग मॉडल बनाया. वर्ल्ड ने आउटसोर्सिंग तो हम ही करेंगे भाई, कौन करेगा. ठीक ना. डेमोक्रेसी है, इतनी अच्छी डेमोक्रेसी कहीं नहीं है, इतनी अच्छी लीडरशिप कहीं नहीं है. तो आज वर्ल्ड मजबूर है हमें यूज़ करने के लिए. उसके बदले में हमारे पास अर्निंग आएगी, हमारा रियल एस्टेट अच्छा चलेगा. नंबर 1. तो मेरे पास मार्केट की कमी नहीं है. तो सीआरसी जनरल मार्केट में बिल्कुल नहीं है. वी आर इन स्पेशलाइज्ड क्यूरेटेड प्रोडक्ट्स. That is my niche.
So can you say that's your USP?
Yes, that's why I says my each project is specialized, curated. Suppose in a grade A office building, what we are creating a business campus. As on date, that such a beautiful campus, of course, is every project is green building rating, everything that we are is bound to be. We are in future even we are planning next project to be certain percentage to be carbon neutral, which does not exist in India. So that is our planning. We are in future planning also. Each project, we are even caring for best of your, if you talk about, we are caring for an even noise level, which does not exist. Lot of research is being done so that every project is niche, every project has a different USP, and whatever we are creating does not exist as on date in the Indian market. So competition less, we create our own market, then we exploit that market. That is the thing.
Well, I think you have made it amply clear when you said we are here to stay for the next 20 years. I think that's the message, and it's amply clear, sir. One more anecdote that I would want to share is, again, like we were talking, and he said, you guys are young kids and you guys have the nation first thing. And wo injection mere andar bhi hai. So, sir, I want to know this nation first injection, how is it helping you to build the CRC Group all the way more stronger?
देखिए आपने बहुत अच्छी बात बोली, नेशन फर्स्ट. सो आई विल टेल यू, हमारी तो आपकी चांस की बात नहीं हुई थी, तो पॉसिबली दिस इज़ माय स्मॉल डायरी. नेशन फर्स्ट, CRC, वी हैव, जैसे आप में, वी हैव गॉट इंजेक्शंस ऑफ नेशनलिज्म. Every project of ours is a pride to nation. That is my belief. We do work. Of course, we make good money. That is, that is the for business purpose. By my sole objective, by making money is my byproduct. My first objective to create something for which entire nation is proud to be. Yes, this building exists in India. That is my first objective. The money follows automatically. That is how we work.
तालियां रुक नहीं रही सर आपके सेशन में. अमेजिंग, सो फार सो गुड सर. बट व्हाट आई वांट टू आल्सो आस्क यू इज, मेरा जो थीम दिया गया था मुझे आपको आपके सेशन को लेके, इट वाज अबाउट री-इमेजिनिंग इंडिया स्काईलाइन. एंड व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट री-इमेजिनिंग इंडिया स्काईलाइन, व्हाट डू यू थिंक आर द की ड्राइवर्स जिसमें जो हमें इसमें एड करने वाले हैं, हु यू थिंक कुड बी हेल्पफुल, द की एलिमेंट्स इन दिस?
यस, मैं थोड़ा हिंदी में बात करूंगा अभी.
सर,
मेरा देश, बात हो रही थी कुछ 19 ट्रिलियन इकनॉमी की, और मेरा बिलीफ है 45 में हम 25+ ट्रिलियन पहुंच रहे हैं. ये मेरा बिलीफ सिस्टम है. उससे बहुत ज़्यादा पहुंच रहे हैं. जिस तरह के डेवलपमेंट इंडिया में हो रहे हैं, 25+ इन नेक्स्ट 20 ईयर सीम्स वेरी रीजनेबल. तो आज हम 4 ट्रिलियन इकनॉमी पे हैं, तो आगे हमारा जैसा रिटेल मार्केट ग्रोथ है या रियल एस्टेट मार्केट ग्रोथ, आज हम करीब 5 से 6 ट्रिलियन अगले 20 साल में रियल एस्टेट मार्केट में पहुंच रहे हैं. एंड लेट मी टेल यू द अनदर फैक्टर विच हैव नॉट बीन अकाउंटेड फॉर द इन द स्टडी, दैट वी आर गोइंग टू बी द ऑफिस स्पेस कंट्री फॉर द इंटायर वर्ल्ड. आई रिपीट माई स्टेटमेंट, वी आर गोइंग टू बी ऑफिस स्पेस country for the entire world, because the way outsourcing is starting, let me tell you, it has been so far IT, ITS and commercial offices. Now AI, lot has been told. AI has come in. Now second, third, semiconductor has come in a large volume, they are checking in. And over and above, you have now much learned about GCC, Global Capability Center. The GCC is going to account for at least 20, 30, 35 times of the existing IT, ITS market. Everybody, I'm not telling you the brand name, even a food brand, they have outsourcing in maybe Bangalore, in Hyderabad. Even a best of your hypermarket across the globe, they have total logistics outsourced in Bangalore. And even all big companies, pharma companies, they are having their outsourcing market in India for their capability center, whether it's a research-based or there. Every company back office processing, including pharma, is going to be, GCC pharma I'm talking about, going to be one of the very big market in India for the entire world. So, and total market share, even I tell Noida, is not a small place now.
Absolutely,
it is
sir.
possibly going to contribute almost 5% of the entire office space of the country in times to come, when GCC will be fully operational. So those kind of market is unimaginable. And let me tell you one more deficit for which India is not yet prepared. 70% of the office space would be required by the A-grade offices, which is not even a 5% as on date. In next 15 years, there is a great shortage of grade A spaces and E-class residential. E means super elite. That is going to be in great deficit. There is a great demand for that. In my several other videos I have sent, India luxury market will soon touch, soon means maybe 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, a good housing will cost you $1,000 per square feet.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's achievable very easily if you compare Shanghai, if you compare Singapore, if you compare New York, good apartment sites, the 1,000 is still lesser.
Yes.
The way, if they are 15 trillion economy, 20 trillion economy is going for more than $2,000, $3,000, then India is just $1,000, means almost your 90,000 rupees per square feet rate. That will be achievable in India, time to come, for over luxury segment I'm talking about. Similarly, office space, a good price of $300 will easily be achievable in position like Noida and other segments. Thank
Sir,
you.
and when we talk about market trends, what do you think are the city hotspots, especially because public do want to know here about the city hotspots and the projects that they will be looking forward to as far as your group is concerned?
Yes. See, Indian hotspot, of course, all metropolitan city, and also because almost all good companies, they have almost mandating that you must have a good office in a tier 2 city as well. Again, I told you, like the whole world looking at India as an office space country, because we have a big talent pool. Definitely, we have a good infrastructure. We have best of English-speaking guys. And of course, a format of demand in totality and a democracy, sometimes it is good advantage. We have all 4 things joining together, making as a good place. So whether it is all, of course, Bangalore will have a major contribution, followed by Hyderabad, and then of course, your other all regions will have a significant contribution. Well, let me tell you, out of all that, the most, because of good infrastructure, the best place would be where you are interviewing me. That is our lovely Noida.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Absolutely, sir. All right, one last question before I let you go, sir. In very interesting session. I don't feel like ending it, but I was just going through the buyer preferences, if you talk about, and my research tells me that it's going to be lifestyle aspirations that people have when we talk about premium amenities, when we talk about wellness spaces, and it also has to be sustainable living along with branded residences that are looking forward. So does the CRC Group promise to keep all 3 intact together and then provide it to the viewers there?
Yes. What you say has already been integrated. Wellness, branded residences, serenity. You missed the serenity. That is going to be another aspect. And less density houses with less of noise. Because when you become rich, you scout for peace.
Yes.
People go to gurus paying thousands of dollars looking for peace. So you need peace also. That will be another big segment where people will be investing in. So large houses, peaceful houses, absolute trouble-free houses, yet wellness homes. So better when you get good money, you scout for everything. So people are going to look out very different. And even your amenities box, which was earlier not even at 1%, like you used to have 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 square feet of club area in a 20-acre society. If you remember correctly, now is going to be much more. People are looking for 1.5 lakh square feet club, 2 lakh square feet club. That is going to be one of the essential key feature in making your choices, apart from a joyful living. That is.
Thank you very much, Salil sir. It was a lovely session, very insightful session speaking to you. We look forward to having you here again next time we're holding the Business Conclave. Thank you, sir.